Hey my dear pirates, here on the channel Straw Hat One Piece Theories. And in today's video we're going to talk about Luffy's Gear 5 and how trying to evolve this power can end up causing Luffy to lose control. Is that possible? Well, that's what we're going to talk about in today's video, but first of all, so if you want to be a pirate king like me and achieve eternal glory, go ahead and press the like button with all the power of your devil fruit, and if you're new here, my dear sailor, already subscribe to the channel and don't forget to activate the notifications bell, okay? Then join this crew that will dominate the entire Grand Line and the New World. Now without further ado, let's get to this epic video. And well, my dear pirate, we recently talked about Luffy's Gear 5 and how he could further evolve this power, creating an advanced Gear 5 or who knows, a possible Gear 6. Of course, all this taking into account what we have to officially imagine this scenario where Luffy reaches a new level of power using the full potential of his Fruit of the Devil. But at the end of that video, I questioned the possibility of Luffy ending up losing control of his abilities, not only because Gear 5 is something very powerful, but also because of that power to change everything around him, and also transform Luffy into a character who fights in a way completely devoid of care for his body and what is happening around him. Yes, Luffy, both times he used Gear 5, he really got very powerful to the point of defeating Kaido, but also to the point of simply playing with Rob Lucci. But there is a problem with all that. If using Gear 5 at the current stage, Luffy already acts in a playful way beyond normal, imagine if he's able to evolve this power even more. We're talking about a power where he uses his mind completely insane and crazy to a point of doing unbelievable things. But would that not come at a cost? I say this because I believe that Oda will have to create a break on Luffy's power, otherwise he could end up transforming the character into something simply unbeatable, and that, in addition to taking away all the grace and coherence of the work, this will make the Luffy a character that, if he wants to, he can go directly to Laugh Tale because he won't have enemies that really pose a real danger to him. That's why when I say that although it's not literally a cartoon power, still the power that Oda gave to Luffy borders on the ridiculousness of such an overpower that he is. And if it has to reach the point of having to increase even more this power, things can end up getting too boring, and this will give a very forced role to the character. That's why I believe that a lock should be placed on this ability, and a good example of this is that if, at a given moment, Luffy tries to evolve even more his Gear 5 to an advanced mode, or who knows, a Gear 6, that at least he suffers serious damage to his health, or else he loses his reason to the point of literally going crazy. That would indeed be interesting. After all, we don't want to see what happened when Dragon Ball also happened in One Piece, where the characters are getting stronger, but without any consequences. Yes, I know that One Piece is a shonen, just like any other fighting shonen, but the grace that One Piece has is precisely the ability that Oda has to make everything as believable as possible, even if it doesn't look like it. In Naruto, this happened too. Things got so absurd and without consequences that today the power of the characters are at divine levels, and almost no one dies or gets hurt because of it. It's a lot of power for little consequence. So I thought that if Oda wants to increase Luffy's powers, that at least he puts a lock on those powers, whether Luffy is suffering from severe damage to his health, as he was at the time of Gear 2nd, or else that in a transformation like that he loses consciousness and ends up hurting one of his precious nakamas, and that will make him rethink using that power. This would further develop the connection between the characters, something like what was done in Water 7. But now I want to know your opinion on this matter. But of course, if you made it this far, it's because you like the content, so it doesn't hurt to subscribe to our channel and become one more member of our fleet, my dear sailor. And of course, do not forget to press the like button, that helps a lot in spreading the video and the channel. So help us to become the largest fleet of pirates here on YouTube, okay? A big hug for everyone, and until the next video,